Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hoodle, don't get blown away, okay?
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed. Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Oh?
Yes!
Very nice.
Is that so? You don't say.
How?
I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes. What?
What?
I don't believe this.
All right?
No.
Sure.
Really now?
Yes. What?
What?
Very nice. Yes.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Graviton field!
No further!
Lightning orb!
Ready and wait!
Now you see
These
what I
ones
can
get
do!
no rings around us! Lightning strike! Lightning orb!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Big blast!
Dance in the wind! Graviton air
Too back! Stand back. I'll trip it up.
That freaking does it!
Should've messed with me.
Dragon
Lightning orb!
Great! Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You got company!
Talon Hurricane! We did it!
Annihilation! Hear me! Not in your dreams!
You're mine! No escape! Take this! Eat dirt!
Can't
get out of this! Eat this! Sword Rain Alpha! Talon Storm! Do it! Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
We can really make weapons with this?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Why didn't the Renans take advantage of all of these ruins around here? It seems like a missed opportunity.
Most likely because it would be inefficient for harvesting astral energy. That's what dictates the current positions of each realm's capital.
Plus, Renans are averse to using anything that belonged to the Danans.
It's on!
You're mine!
This one's mine!
I'm not done!
Now you see what I can do!
Here goes!
No escape!
Take it! Light, they're surrounding us!
Severing wind! Eat
Thunderblade!
You're mine!
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah! And the pummeling to me! Denied!
Take this!
Leave now!
First strike! You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Steering flame!
Dragon Tail!
All right!
Take
it's
this!
showtime!
Eat this!
Thunder Field! Annihilation!
Splendid Flash!
Excited!
First strike!
It's over! Shining Supernova!
Ignite!
The astral energy is surging around me.
How do you even know about all that astrally stuff?
Same way I know what you do in the middle of the night.
What? Are you serious?
Hi, Hoodle! You all!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Thanks! First strike!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, my dear.
Nope, that'd be silly.
No escape! Damn it!
Armor won't save you!
It got fires!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Shining Supernova!
Eat this! Take this!
Coming quick!
Now in the groove! Do it! Kisara! All yours, Kisara! Dragon Show! Not a chance! No escape!
The tide of battle has turned.
That's the power of comrades in arms.
Comrades in arms.
What? You sense missiles?
Do it! Hurricane!
Splendid
Amazing.
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
I need to be stronger.
be a delicious piece of cake.
I'm on it!
Here's a healing
Severin
arm.
Storm! Take this!
First aid!
Right!
Be careful. It has some kind of
Now
camouflage.
you see what I can do!
You picked the wrong
Just
fight!
getting started!
Win!
Get on
Boy,
here.
fly.
Hurry the fire.
Fire.
This one's mine. In here. I never miss. I'll go.
Here I come! Strike!
Hurricane! Far enough. Reload! I really won't.
I'm on it!
Take this!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on it.
Yes, ma'am.
Severin wins!
Armor won't save you!
You're mine!
There's throbs and pain.
Take this! You shouldn't have messed with me!
In here.
away!
More for the stockpile.
That hit the spot.
Hit cycle.
You picked the wrong fight!
It's showtime.
Severin wins!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Graviton field.
Hurricane!
Win!
Hands in the wind.
Void Blast!
In here.
Nothing gets by
Back
me!
into the fray.
A charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
In here.
Where are you going?
Ready and ready!
More for the stockpile. Hit
Yeah, I'll be okay. I can carve through armor!
Field.
Talon Storm!
Here's a healing art. Oh, magic it
I
is.
really owe you one.
An astral
Mind
art?
if I- That's my cue.
Shut him down!
In here. Reload.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it!
Here's a healing art.
Sorry.
First
Take
aid.
this!
Not today!
Really owe you one.
Banana, let's go. Into the center. Dance in the wind. Weapon in here. Annihilation.
Try harder! My turn!
I can handle it! Hurricane!
Void Blast!
I lost my he's such a failure.
Stay away from my friend! Okay, here I go.
All right. It's showtime.
Okay, here I go.
I'll heal
No
you.
escape! Severin wins!
In a bind?
Healing circle. Hurricane. I'll bring you back from
Take this!
Eat this!
Severin wins!
That's gonna smart. Into the shadows. Primed and ready.
Watch it!
This one's mine.
Raining Slash!
Here goes.
Take
Dance in the
this!
wind.
Armor won't save you!
In here.
His turn!
Now.
Dohalim! In an instant! Impact Claw! I can feel my power growing!
At one... Wonder just how many people have been saved by Xion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision of beauty.
The vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Where do I come into this? Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zoogle, this just might be paradise.
Great, that's exactly what I wanted to hear.
You guys want to rest here?
Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Xion's kind of turned into the local fashion critic in our group.
So this is what lords like you wear. Certainly looks the part. I can tell at a glance what high quality everything is.
It's not often Xion's that impressed. You wear a lot of rings too, don't you?
They were a gift, purchased rather cheaply, or so I was told.
What's your definition of cheap, exactly?
I believe it was around 100 to 200,000 gold.
What? If my wolf head cost 10 gold, then that'd mean... Holy crap! They cost 1,000 times more?!
10,000 times more.
If he sold those things off, I bet he could build a damn mansion with them.
At the very least, he'd never go hungry the rest of his life.
You're all beginning to sound alarmingly interested in my rings.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renin and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renins and Danins alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renins are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renins conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master Core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away. Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Hoodle lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah. More than okay, really. It feels natural having Hoodle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister. And Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hoodle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! can be the pet dog.
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do. If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hootle for a bit. Good night. I want to go back to bed. Hi, Hootle. Take
Win! It can hide itself? Amazing! You're mine! Raining slash! Now or never! No further! Severing wing!
Here, let me help.
Take it! Strike! Raining slash!
Into the shadow!
I'm ready! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Sleep now. I'll be saving this one. I'm over the caster. Will this help? Here goes. Here's another. Healing to the wind. Sleep now. Ready. What a relief. This will come in.
Where are you going next?
Whoa.
Try harder!
Here I go.
Not a chance!
Damn it! Only I'd been more careful.
I'll bring you back from death to
Here I come! You picked the wrong fight! Trouble! Poise blast! Stardust!
Tectonic punch!
Devastation! Here I come!
Anything in order is all
Strike!
right.
Flame of fury! Get on in there with the others. Whoa! One at a time. Here goes! More for the stockpile. I'm only getting started.
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks,
These
Kisara.
fists have got your name on them.
First strike! Severing wind!
Hurricane! Burning strike!
Rolling hurricane!
Through the wheel! Steel! Searing flame! I'll
This
Here goes!
Take this!
Whoa! One at a time! Here's a hero! Dance to the wind! First aid! In here!
Poise blast!
Let the marksman handle this!
Easter!
Where are you going?
Wind shattering!
Dance to the wind! I'm out of ammo! Sleep now!
I'm just getting started. I'll smash you!
Ready to go! Far enough!
Hurricane!
Raining slash! Poise blast!
Reload! I'll heal you all! This'll come in handy!
These fists has got your name on them.
Here I come! Dohalim! In an instant! Impact block!
Knowing when we're in too deep is necessary to survive.
We may tend to push ourselves a little too hard.
Gone.
Take the dragon shell! Here goes! Go get him!
First strike!
Blow
away!
Come and get him! Annihilate!
Blow away!
Get on here!
It's
Flame
time!
of fury! Burning
Not today!
Eat this.
Wind! Poise blast! Soda!
Go get him! Dance to the
Take
wind!
this.
Try harder! Not a chance!
I can carve through walls.
I can handle it.
Burning stockpile!
I'm on a roll now.
I'll heal you all!
Hungry
together. Just a little longer.
Thanks for the sympathy.
Get it together. We need you informed.
This one's mine.
More for the stockpile. Huh.
Whoa.
Hey, when did it
Try
start?
harder! My turn!
I'll leave it alone.
Strata!
Field. Healing circle. Into the shadow. Magic is there. Sleep now. There. One more. Dance in the wind.
I'll finish you
Field.
here and now!
I'll be
Here I
safe.
come.
Done to done!
Win!
Here's the flame of fury. Up and in.
This one's all mine!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind.
Easter!
Field.
Win! Voice Blast! Strata!
More with that nature.
I can carve through armor!
One last dance in the wind.
Here I
Sleep
come.
now. Get out.
Tornado!
Healing circle. Magic is there. Crossblade.
Here I go!
You're mine. Into the shadow.
Take this!
Here goes. Chrono field.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for!
I'm ready.
Get behind
I'll
me!
be saving
Got it.
this one.
I'll leave it to you!
Magic is there. Sleep now.
Where are you going?
Let's get you all tucked away. Here goes. Whoa. Hey, when did it
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
confiscated.
Talon Hurricane! Okay. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's a healing arc!
Dance
No!
Sleep
No
now.
escape!
I'll be saving this one.
Easter!
Do it. I'm only
Dohalim! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Right, here goes!
Now you see what I can
I'm
do!
not done!
Sleep now.
Destruction!
Ready to go.
Rending Blast!
In here. Ready to go.
I'm not done!
Saving this
You're
one.
finished!
Flying freak! What did they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Total devastation! I'll take you all on! It's over! It's total devastation!
Now.
Dohalim! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Hear me. Flame of fury. Burning.
It was nice while it lasted.
Here I come!
What a relief!
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, all yours, Kisara!
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over...
Stop memorizing my move!
Be a delicious piece of cake. Here I go. Please now. Don't mind if I do. Hear me, flame of all right, time. Do it. One last dance.
Nicely done, Xion.
You're slugged. Step it up.
Yeah, you got it.
Leave the enemy's arch to me.
Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off.
First strike!
Here I go.
Now I'm in.
Raining slash.
Like we're gonna lose to Small Fry.
Mahag Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
Turn the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to... Back.
Eat
this! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm only getting weak now.
Here I come!
It's go time!
No escape!
Now you see what I can... Come on, a roll now!
Alpha!
These things have got your name on them!
This one's all mine!
Sleep now.
Not today!
Pretty long away. Here goes!
Eat this!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Is there anything more magnificent than the musculature of a warrior? Perhaps it is in search of this perfect beauty that I myself am drawn into battle.
They got me flanked!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
Do it!
Sleep now.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Sleep ready to go! Now you see what I can do!
Crossblade. Healing circle.
Okay, here I go.
Dance in the wind.
Now it's my loose. No escape!
You're such a failure.
Stay away from my friend!
Here goes. Here's another. Dance in the wind. Feel. Let's hear it.
You're mine!
Hear me.
It's time! Roll away! Burn! Severing wind! Strike!
Here goes. Dance in the wind. Here it goes. In here.
Try harder! My turn!
Dance in the wind.
Eat this!
Feel to the fray. I'll be saving this place. Flame of more where that came from.
Your mother!
All finish that freaking
Dragon swarm!
Dance in the wind.
Severing wind!
In here.
this!
More for the stock. Here
Sword Rain Alpha!
I will carve through armor!
Eat this!
I'll finish you here and now!
Severing wind!
Talon Hurricane!
Strike!
Feel.
Stardust! Thanks!
More for the stock.
Devastation!
Flame of
Come on! Strike! You're finished! Raining!
Flame of fury. Strike. This will come in handy.
Take this!
Forward action. In here. This will come in handy.
Now I'm in trouble!
Magic is Sleep
I'm
now.
not done!
Let's get you off extra way.
See what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Do they not teach you to say thank you, Indiana? Not to a Renan who knows
Bad, right?
Yes, Alvin. Very bad.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it! Take this! I can carve through walls! No further! Now I'm this one's all mine!
Ignite!
This is in the sky.
Take this!
It's mine. Hit.
Severing wind! Strike! First strike!
Amazing. Sleep now.
I'm on it!
I'll heal you all.
That's my focus!
No more Miss Nice Girl.
I can handle it.
Hit. Up and at healing circle.
There you go!
You're mine! I'm not done!
There you go! I feel like
One
you
shot!
did.
Here I come! No escape! Dragon swarm!
Up and at 'em. Let's go.
Wind!
Now.
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
I'm reaching my limit, you guys.
Damn. Guess we better be extra careful.
That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
like this should be easy.
Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
You're mine!
Talon Hurricane!
No escape!
I'm
Eat
surrounded!
this!
Prepare to be sealed!
Here's another Storm! This is the win! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Here!
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Let's go!
If it's in the sky,
In here!
eat this!
Do it! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Striker!
Go!
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Now!
Blended!
Get on!
I'm practically unstoppable.
Who? 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 Who?
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
What a rush!
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun to observe them from afar.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Danon hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dana to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hoodle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hoodle's wings aren't even black.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
What's wrong, Law?
Why do I gotta have a vitamin smoothie?
Because you've been eating nothing but meat lately. Your body needs vegetables to stay healthy.
Yeah, but does it have to be so concentrated?
It's better that way. Even if you hate vegetables, all you have to do is drink it. It's a quick and easy way to get more nutrients.
Like you're one to talk. You'll have anything as long as it's spicy.
Which that vitamin smoothie isn't. I know its taste leaves a little to be desired, but once you get used to it, it's not so bad.
This sludge isn't gonna make me less hungry.
I don't know. If you downed 10 of them, I bet you'd start feeling pretty full.
Are you trying to turn me into an herbivore or something?
If I were you, Law, I'd drink it down sooner rather than later. It's going to start tasting bitter if you let it get warm.
It's already bitter when it's cold.
Come on, Law. It's good for you. Quit complaining and drink it already.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?
A fish! You saw it too, right? Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. All right. Well, it's not bad, per se.
Nice work!